Was the Audi in storage or did you drive it?
No, the Audi. I drove it for a while after she passed. Then I put it in storage, and then I put it into Las Vegas, and then it was just sold.
Okay. You sold the Audi.
Yes.
You feel like she sold it out from under you.
Absolutely.
I own some cars, but I don't keep any of them at the mall.
Oh, no. It was Michelle was
Behind
very proud.
stanchions.
No, she was very proud, and she wanted to put it on display at somewhere.
It looks like it's still got the sticker.
We had just bought it too.
I'm sorry?
We had just bought it 2 weeks prior.
Was it hard to see with that sticker?
She barely drove it.
Barely drove. I would think she would if you had the sticker in the windshield.
No, she was trying to show it off to all her friends in Indian Wells.
Yeah. It's certainly pretty. And so that's the Audi.
Yes.
And then the ring, and we took that ring and we Google imaged it, and that same exact picture, exact angle, was on a jeweler's website.
Right. But my sister also likes sapphires.
Well, if you had the ring, why copy it from a website?
No, inside it says, choose the right.
Says what?
It says choose the right, CTR.
Bill, given this will, does he have the right to those items? Would he prevail in court if he moved for those items to be?
It appears that there are serious issues about whether there is a will, whether or not it was Michelle's will, whether or not, if it is, it's null and void. I would think there would be a lot of issues for him to overcome in trying to recover property that is distributed under such a document.
Ryan can still have it. You know, he can still have it. He said he wants a treasurer. He can still have it.
Okay, well, let me ask you something. Your name, and I'll blank this out on the air, but your name will change because you filed a petition for change.
Correct.
What will be your full name when it's changed?
It'll be Suzanne Elizabeth.
Was that a married name?
It was one of my parents.
One of your parents? Mm-hmm. But when you were born, your birth certificate says, How is it that your sister, Michelle Jacqueline's last name is?
Because she was married to a gentleman that had that last name as well.
She married someone that had the same last name as one of your parents?
She married a gentleman in Newport Beach that had the same last name, yes.
That had the same last name as one of your parents?
Yes.
Now that's a coincidence. Isn't that a coincidence?
Yes.
I think when people get under a lot of emotional stress and a lot of pressure, they have different ways of coping with things.
Agreed.
I mean, everybody has a different way of coping with it. Some people withdraw, some people develop nervous tics, some people create fantasy worlds. It's never done with malice, but it takes on a life of its own. And pretty soon one thing leads to another, and then that leads to another, and then that leads to another, and then pretty soon we get to a point where we don't really know how to set the record straight. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.